Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the War Room. I'm going to continue this little series here, playing on Vassal. As you've seen it before, I was defeated as the French in the scenario of Austerlitz. This time we're switching. My opponent's going to be the French, and I'm going to be the Prussians. And the scenario is the second scenario in the War and Peace game called Jena to Friedland. What this game is basically about is Napoleon annexing a bunch of countries in Germany, collectively called the Rhine Confederation. The Prussians weren't too keen on that, a little too big for their britches, didn't know much about Napoleon, and so they declared war. Napoleon took full advantage and poured on into Prussia, pretty well kicking butt and taking names. It says here, in less than 6 weeks, the Grand Armée crushed the Prussians, defeating them at Jena and Auerstadt, after which the French strategic pursuit captured virtually every Prussian fortress west of the Vistula. By the end of that year, I guess it was 1805, the Prussian army had been reduced to a single refugee corps. But however, during the winter of 1806-1807, the Russians came in. So, we will see what happens. Early 1807, the French and Russians fought a bitter winter battle at Avalon near Kongsberg and ended in a draw. The same vicinity, 4 months later, Napoleon decisively defeated the Russian army in the Battle of Friedland. The Russian Tsar Alexander quickly sued for peace. So, that's what's going on here. I guess I'm against the odds on this one. But, we've already made the French movement, and he's attacked, and I'll go ahead and show you that right now. But like I said, this scenario begins in October 1806, and it will end in July 1807. So we got a nice little game here, a lot of months, unlike mine where it was a dash like for 4 turns. This one will go on for a while, so whether it lasts that long remains to be seen, because if you can see up here, here we go. I'll go ahead and zoom it out a little bit. The French have already moved from the south, and he's pushing straight on up here. Now, the thing of it is, he can't. This is, I don't know, but it actually is Austria. But this game, this is the line here, so he can't cross into Austria. Not yet, anyway. And that helps me out a lot. You can see he can't go all. He's pretty well funneled. He's got a funnel in his forces. Now, one would think when you're looking down here, you might want to put somebody down here to cut off the advance, but he's got to hit this black line and head on up. Nice little funnel. Definitely take advantage of that while I can. He's already beat my forces here at Jena, a little town called Weinmeier or something like that. I tried to reinforce it with some forces with Brunswick, and if I could have did that, that would have definitely been a setback, but he wasn't able to get his troops there in time, so I had to surrender a bunch of forces here, about 20,000 forces surrendered, and I lost my general. So, hold on a second. Let's go ahead and, what else did he do? He's just starting to move on up here. Now it's my turn. There's no attrition this turn and no alliance phase. There's just movement. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out what I'm going to try to do here. No Russians yet. I don't have much to work with. That's about it. But I can make life awfully difficult. And if he can just advance hex by hex, and if you've seen in the last scenario where he just put 5,000, or rather, one strength point here, and here, that'll be enough. You don't have enough strength points to do too many overruns. So if I keep the overrun advantage to a minimum, just place out the forces, let him fight his all way through. So I don't want to, in other words, I don't want to gather all my forces in one spot and have just defeat them all and make a run for it. If I could go ahead and do like he did, put a bunch of little forces around here, So I'm going to be studying this for a second, and we will be back with my moves with War and Peace.